Welcome to the Big Boom River channel. Today I want to compare the old fish buffet system with the new ocean reward system on GG Poker that's going to be published on 1st of February. The goal is not to complain and not to hype, but to understand what really changed for Rakeback. Rakeback is not a bonus. It's part of your long-term win rate. If the Rakeback system changes, your results change, even if your strategy stays the same. Like I explained in detail in my GG Poker PVI video, under Fish Buffet, rewards were based on fish points, ranks, time pressure and wheel rewards. For higher volume players, platinum levels offered fixed rakeback. PVI already existed and influenced how efficiently players earned rewards. While headline rakeback could reach around 60%, most players ended up much lower. For the majority, effective rakeback was somewhere around 10 to 35%. On 1st of February, GG Poker is going to change to the new Ocean Rewards system. Ocean Rewards replaces Fish Buffet with simpler structure, tide points instead of fish points, higher visible cashback tiers, and tiers locked for 12 months. At launch, every player is moved up one tier, how you see on the right picture. Down you see requirements for moving up. On paper, this looks like a big upgrade. The maximum headline rakeback goes from around 60% to up to 80%. Especially for grinders, this looks very attractive. The important question is, does this mean GG is now paying significantly more rakeback in total? If nothing else changed, the answer would be yes. Higher tiers and free upgrades would increase average cashback and reduce GG's profit margin. What's interesting is that GG is not marketing Ocean Rewards as big rakeback giveaway. There's no strong message saying total rewards will increase by 10 or 20%. That's what you would expect if average rakeback and headline rakeback increase for every player. From a business perspective, that makes sense. Poker rooms need predictable reward cost. So while the structure has changed and the tiers look more generous, the total payout is very likely managed in other ways. One explanation is the player value index, or PVI. PVI doesn't change the headline percentages, but it affects how effectively players convert rake into rewards. In rewards, the tier gaps are bigger and the headline rewards are higher. That means differences in efficiency matter more than before. Ocean rewards clearly increase the headline percentages and the maximum possible rakeback. But that doesn't automatically mean the average effective rakeback across all players increased by the same amount. The gap between these two columns is where things like volume planning, game selection, and effective classification matter. With Ocean Rewards, this becomes even more important. The tiers are higher, the gaps between tiers are bigger, and reaching or maintaining a tier for a full year sounds great. But how fast you progress and how much you effectively receive still depends on how GG classifies your play with PVI. Ocean Rewards isn't automatically better or worse. It's more transparent on the surface, but it puts more importance on understanding the system. Grinding more volume isn't always the solution. Volume planning, game selection, and tracking effective rakeback matter more than ever. I highly recommend reviewing my GG PVI video linked in the description. Track your PVI before and after the update on February 1st and see how it affects your personal rakeback, and adjust volume planning on GG accordingly. Same stake, same volume, different results. And the difference is understanding how the system works.